Let's welcome to the show Kentucky Congressman Andy Barr. Sir, it's great to have you on. What was your reaction when you heard New York Governor Andrew Cuomo saying to New Yorkers, you got to get vaccinated because you could wind up kissing your grandmother and killing her? What was your take on that?
Well, this is another perfect example, Liz, of liberal hypocrisy. You know, when Governor Cuomo made the inexplicable and deadly decision early in the pandemic to mandate the readmission of seniors back into nursing homes, it probably was the worst single response of any leader during the pandemic, and maybe the most deadly decision in American public health history when you think about the thousands of New York seniors who were killed as a result of that terrible decision. And so once again, here's the hypocrisy, and it had devastating consequences for America's seniors, and it's an example, Liz, of how the big government top-down approach of blue state and city leaders was much worse than the decisions of many of the red state leaders in this country. And these bad decisions had devastating effects for seniors, our kids, and for small businesses.
Critics are saying he's the guy who killed grandparents. Janice Dean lost her in-laws from due to COVID-19 in New York nursing homes. He's saying he has some nerve shaming others. Over 15,000 elderly are no longer with us because of his order, putting patients back in. And then he basically his administration was tracking and logging the death toll in nursing homes, whether they're in hospitals or happening in nursing homes. And then he pressured state workers to cover it up for months on end. New York Times reporting that. You know, so this is at the same time he got a $4 million book deal. It just seems so unseemly. And now, sir, he's saying it's not my fault. It's the Trump administration's fault. He's playing a blame game here. Your reaction to that?
Well, yeah, he was blaming the Trump administration, but it was his own decision that resulted in the deaths of these senior citizens. Meanwhile, the Trump administration and red state governors were doing the right thing, requesting a targeted response and the right common sense response. PPE, looking for more personal protective equipment in these nursing homes, more testing kits in these nursing homes, but not sending back infected patients into nursing homes. In fact, the Trump administration in my own district helped us secure more personal protective equipment and testing equipment for our nursing homes. And in Florida, Republican Governor Ron DeSantis was requesting personal protective equipment. He certainly wasn't putting infected seniors back into those nursing homes. And we knew because of the outbreak in Washington State early in the pandemic that was very dangerous.
That's a good point. Congressman Andy Barr, it's good to see you. We'll have you back on. You know, Cuomo faces a lot of probes over the nursing home scandal, over sexual harassment allegations as well.